Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Good morning. My name is Saad Hlayel. I serve as a senior cybersecurity pre-sales and PS at Cloud Distribution, where I work as a technical advisor to assist organizations in identifying and selecting and implementing the right cybersecurity solution to protect their digital assets and sensitive information from cyber attacks. So let's talk about Cloud Distribution. Cloud Distribution is a Saudi company founded in 2014 with headquarters in Riyadh. It focuses on the network and cybersecurity distribution with a large array of vendors and system integrators, providing them with a value-added distribution. So today, I'm thrilled to introduce our valued partner, DNSSense, with a proven track record of excellence and innovation in the field of cybersecurity. DNSSense offers a cloud-based DNS security solutions that uses artificial intelligence and machine learning to detect and block the malicious DNS traffic. It works by analyzing all DNS traffic in real time and identifying patterns that may indicate a malicious activity. So let's talk about some benefits of using DNSSense. So it's AI, artificial intelligence powered detection. So DNSSense uses artificial intelligence and machine learning to detect a malicious DNS traffic, even if it is new or unknown. This makes DNSSense more effective at detecting and blocking emerging threats than traditional DNS security solutions. Also, it has real-time protection. So DNSSense analyze all DNS traffic in real time. So you can be confident that you are protected from the latest threats. Also, it's a comprehensive protection. DNSSense can detect and block a wide range of DNS-based threats, including DNS styling attacks, malware, command and control traffic, phishing domains, and ransomware domains. Also, botnet traffic and other malicious domains. Also, it's easy to use. So DNSSense is a cloud-based service, so there is no hardware or software to install or manage. By the way, also, DNSSense has a cloud POP in Saudi Arabia. So your data will be here, will not go outside. DNSSense also can be used to block undesirable traffic, such as adult websites, gambling websites, and social media websites. DNSSense is a power tool that can help organizations to improve their security posture and protect from a wide range of DNS-based attacks. So if you are looking for a comprehensive and effective DNS security solution, DNSSense is a great option to consider. Now, I would like to give the mic to Ms. Ozay, who is the Vice President of Sales at DNSSense.
Thanks, Saad. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Good morning. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to all. Thanks for joining us for today's webinar. My name is Ozay Uyanık. I'm working for DNSSense as VP Global Sales. And we organized this webinar with our distributor, DCloud. Thanks to all of them. And we'll start today with the DNSSense solutions. The purpose of this webinar today, we'll try to explain you how, as DNSSense, how we can help you to improve your security, cybersecurity maturity without changing your topology or replacing any of your existing security devices. And we'll try to explain you how DNS security is important and how we can help you to fix your problems in your security business. And because, as you know, 95% of the attacks are using DNS protocol, and we believe that DNSSense will help you to solve this problem. And we'll try to explain you DDR 2.0, which is, we believe that we are pioneering DNS detection and response world. And this is what our technical consultant will explain you. And feature of DNSSense that can be used to protect your organization from a wide range of threats. This is, and we will explain you in your real world use cases. Can you move to the next slide, Guven? And just let me my part is quite, can you move to the next slide, Guven? Yeah, just let me give a little bit information about DNSSense. As you know, the importance of DNS security, which we call as DNS detection and response, is in the digital world, it's increasing day by day. And DNS security was nice to have solution for most of the networks, but now it's becoming now must-have solution. So we are moving from this need, and as the globalized Turkish vendor, we start develop our products based on this need. And we are a Turkish vendor. Our HQ is in the UK, and we have 10 years experience of AI-based DNS security, domain categorization, scoring, and visibility. Our operation is starting in 2016. Mainly, we are serving the users in more than 74 countries. And as Saad said, we have data centers, local data centers in the countries that we are serving. So we have more than 300 enterprise customers in Turkey, and our customer satisfaction rate is around 94%. And this is what we want to also increase our experience in Middle East as well. And last slide that I want to mention about, I believe that this might be very interesting for you. Most of you, I'm sure you know the G2, it's internet platform. And we as DNS, we have been selected as leader and high performer in G2 DNS security software category. Can you move the next slide? That as you will see in this slide, that DNSI and DNSSense, our solution is the #1 especially in enterprise customer category. So this is what our consultant Guven will try to explain you in general DNSSense solutions and how we can help you to improve your cybersecurity posture. That's why I'm just giving the microphone to Guven. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining again.
Ozay, thank you. Saad, also thank you very much for good introduction. Hello everyone, it's Guven. I've been working in cybersecurity industry about 10 years. Today I would like to try to explain DNSSense's solution, and also I would like to explain what is the DDR 2.0 concept with hands-on experience use cases, and you can ask questions whenever you want. For enterprise level customers, DNSSense has two main products. One of them is the DNSI, the other one is DNS DOM. DNS DOM is cloud-based protective DNS. In other words, it's cloud-based DNS firewall. It has active malware protection. As far as DDR is concerned, this is the response side of the DDR concept. But as far as DNSI is concerned, it's on the detection side of the DDR concept. I'm continuing with DNS DOM. It has all devices protection with roaming client protection. It means that it's not only protecting your users inside of your network, but also it protects your users. It protects your users outside of your company network, such as while your employees are working from their home, while employees are working from the airport, hotels, restaurants, and etc. It is the easiest solution that I've seen in my 10 years cybersecurity career. It's easiest deployed product. You can deploy it less than 5 minutes, and you can start to using its benefits. On the other hand, DNSI is on-prem VM solution. It gives advanced reports, advanced DNS visibility. It has anomaly detection, first visit report, which I will mention, and also SIEM integration, SOAR integration, EDR integration, and all these kind of integrations with your other security investments. These two products, drawing its strength from our Cyber X-ray 100% AI-based domain categorization engine. world's best dynamic trade database. It crawls the whole internet. When I'm saying the whole internet, I mean literally the whole internet, because in its database, it has 570 million domains and also it has more than 1.4 billion subdomains, which is equal to whole internet, which is what we call it internet. So these two products, DNSi and DNS DOM, draws its strength from Cybersecuirty. It's our R&D product. We developed it. And as you know, with the rising popularity of ChatGPT, many companies are now branding themselves as an AI company. But however, please keep in mind that it's important to note that we began developing our AI solution back in 2016. So we are real 100% AI-driven company. Why we are choosing the DNS protocol for developing product and securing our customers? Because DNS is the backbone of every digital businesses, like as SaaS products, email, cloud services, web browsing, e-commerce, voice over IP. I mean, you name it. Every kind of digital business using DNS. And also, as Ozay mentioned, that's why 95% of malware abuses DNS protocol. There are lots of attacks related with DNS. I mean, you can name it, but I can give an example like DNS tunneling, data exfiltration, DNS over HTTPS, backdoor attack, dynamic DNS, NX domain attacks, and more and more and more. And it will continue like this. You can be sure about that. That's why DNS security is not nice to have, but must have DNS security. But there are some challenges in current securing DNS. For example, lack of standardization, lack of encryption, scalability, limited visibility, deployment challenge, IoT and legacy systems. I mean, I would like to address some of these challenges. For example, what does it mean, the lack of standardization? Or I can answer this question as what it should mean as a DNS security vendor, lack of standardization, which means that different organizations using different DNS servers, even in the same organization, they use multiple different DNS servers. We need a strong DNS security solution that can protect all type of DNS servers equally and consistently. And DNSSense offers this. We can work with every DNS servers equally and consistently. For example, limited visibility is another current challenges in securing DNS. DNS traffic often, coming from my personal experience when I'm visiting any company as a consultant, DNS traffic often makes up substantial part of network data. Manually analyzing it isn't practical, isn't efficient. You can't do it even in this modern world, because when you want to just connect any, let's say the news web pages or something like that, in the background, there are more than 80 different DNS requests happened. It's without even on your purpose. I mean, you don't even anything about it. So it's a huge data. Analyzing it manually is not practical. It's not efficient solution. For example, because of this, also as a DNSSense, we are providing advanced visibility. I mean, we are bridging all these gaps in your network with what? With open integration, with all of your security investment, or scalability, advanced visibility, deployments in minutes, as I said before. All device protection, as I said before, with the roaming client feature. So we are bridging these gaps in your network. Now, let's explore how our innovative DDR 2.0 is further shaping the market. We are not only showing you our new features, but also with this webinar, we are shaping the DNS security market. So we are setting the new standards for DNS security. We are setting the new standards. First of all, people are asking me, like, what is DDR 2.0? Why you call it, why you name it 2.0? Well, in a rapidly evolving cybersecurity landscape, we have witnessed the transformation of security platform. It's starting from EDR, XDR, MDR, NDR, all of them depends on detection and response. But what about DDR? I mean, it's a detection and response architecture. It's a detection and response infrastructure directly coming from data from DNS, because it's very powerful protocol, DNS. So there is a new type of security platforms, which is called DDR, and also some of other vendors in the world are called some products DDR, but our DDR concept will offer more advanced solutions than they offer. In addition to this, we have some unique features. We have some unique solutions that they do not offer. So that's why we call it a DDR 2.0, because we have to differentiate ourselves from them. We have to differentiate ourselves from them. So that's why we call it DDR 2.0. So what is our features with DDR 2.0? One of them is traffic investigation. The other one is AI-based tunnel protection. The other one is the security incident. And the other one is security incidents and EDR, XDR. So I would like to show you what does it mean and its benefits. What is the abilities it gives your network? I would like to show it as a live demo. First of all, I would like to start with traffic investigation menu. By the way, this is our product dashboard, as you can see from here. It is our product dashboard. Just I need some time to yeah. And this is our DNSI products dashboard, and I will show you our features of traffic investigation. Yes, this is our DNS Storm product. This is our DNSI product. First of all, please be careful. This is a web page from Emirates. This Emirates web page looks like very innocent, very genuine web page. There is nothing suspicious or even malicious, anything about it. But when you visit this web page, as you can see right now, I'm doing it on my test environment. When I am visiting this web page right now, as you can see, it's just like a technical service web page. But please be careful. Please be careful. In this traffic investigation menu, when I came to custom report, as you can see from here, I visited this web page. It's genuine, it's business and service, but also at the same time, be careful that there is another traffic, which is a casino traffic. which is playclubday.com, which I didn't visit. I mean, you are seeing my screen. I didn't visit this web page, or I didn't visit this casino web page, for example. But on my traffic at the background, without on my purpose, I can see that I also visited this web page. So when I click to investigate more, as you can see, this is a gambling web page. When I click, why visit it? Why I visit here? It is one of the benefits that our traffic investigation feature can provide our customers. For example, I visited this online gambling web page because I visited the web page that I showed you here. This web page. This is very safe, innocent web page from Emirates. It's technical service web page, as you can see. Because of I visited here, at the background, I also visited 19 different web pages. This one, this one, this one. For example, the green one is means that safe web pages, or the red color means that malicious web pages. As you can see, I even visited some malicious web page in the background, and maybe there is compromission to my network, to my computer. So we are the only vendor in the world that show you why we visited that web page. We directly visited there or indirectly. I mean, somehow we redirected there. On this example, you can see that we visited these gambling web pages just because of we visited one of innocent looking genuine web page. Why this is important and why only we are giving this data? Because it needs huge amount of data to analyze at the background, and we are the only vendor can provide you this feature, this example. So let's see the web page, view the page source, and when we search for example, the casino, as you can see, there are also adult web page inside of the source code of the web page. When we are visiting this web page, we are also redirecting to this source code, for example, to New York escort models and etc. or casino. We are also seeing these web pages. So now let's think about it. You are working in a company, you are an employee, you are visiting a normal, regular web page during your working hours inside of your networks, company's networks. And let's think about it. Your human resources may be checking your network traffic, or let's think about that. Your manager checking your network traffic. What will they think about you? I mean, when they are seeing these gambling web pages, this adult escort kind of pornographic web pages in your network, they think that this person has a problem. I mean, but in reality, you did not do anything wrong. You did not even know anything about it. But this is the real example we have been faced from our from our customers, directly from the field. So this is very important for your SOC team to understand why your company network visited these malicious, suspicious web pages. This is the first example. The second example I would like to show you about traffic investigation. As you can see from this picture, there is safe looking web page. When you visited it without on purpose, you also visited some other risky web pages, malicious web pages, and etc. This is the first use case related with traffic investigation menu. The second use case, it's called lateral movement attack. I mean, with the traffic investigation, we can not only detect an attack coming from outside of your perimeter, but also we can detect lateral movement inside of your company, which is very important information for your SOC team. I mean, please have a look this real hands-on example directly coming from one of our customers. In the beginning of September, please be careful about the date here. As you can see, there is a malicious virus, malware web pages, and this much 187 hosts visited that malware web page in the first week of the September. More importantly, 20 of them visited first time in their life. As a DNSSense, we are also reporting you firstly visited report, which means that if any of your host, network, company-based, any of endpoint visited any domain for the first time in their life, we report you about it because SOC teams needs to investigate it. I mean, think about that. You have thousands of employees company, and one of your hosts visited any web page for the first time. It's a little bit suspicious. In some cases, it's more than that. So it's good information for your SOC team to investigate. So I'm returning to this example. 187 hosts visited this malicious web page on the first week of the September, and be careful, 20 of them visited first time in their life. This is suspicious, and it's malware and virus type of domain category. And the second week, as far as second week is concerned, as you can see from here, also approximately 200 devices visited that web page, and this week, this time, 19 of them visited their first time, which means that some bad activities are expanding inside of your company, inside of your network. In other words, this is called lateral movement. Or let's have a look on the third week. I'm repeating, this is the real example from real data. There are 236 different hosts visited same malicious domain, and 15 of them visited for the first time, which means that there is lateral movement, and our traffic investigation module helps you to detect this kind of attack as well. Not only attacks that come in inside the perimeter, but also mobility inside of your network. We are report this, and we are detect this kind of attacks and activities. This is the second use case of our traffic investigation module. So I would like to mention another important topic, which is DNS tunneling. It's very important because attackers are using DNS to tunnel specific informations, important informations, because your proxy, your sandboxes, or your firewalls are not designed in a default to investigate DNS protocol. So that's why attackers are using DNS tunneling to steal important information from your company. I would like to also show you the live use case. I would like to also show you the live use case about DNS tunneling. There is independent security researcher who made this crazy client tool and make a test for biggest vendors in the world. And he claimed that he can bypass all the security solutions with this DNS tunneling tool. This is the most advanced DNS tunneling tool in the world, which is called Crazy Client. And you can find more information about this independent research on the YouTube. So I download, I said, okay, challenge accepted. He claimed that he can bypass all vendors in the world, endpoint protectors or security platforms. So I said the challenge accepted. I download this Crazy Client tool. And as you can see from here, I'm starting to make a DNS tunneling attack, leave DNS tunneling attack for you to understand better. It asks me which data I would like to tunnel, which data I would like to steal and send outside of the company. I choose this text folder. When I'm click it, I choose the Riyadh data center because, as Saad said, we also have a data center in Riyadh. And also, this tool also has a server in the Riyadh. As you can see, it encrypted this folder, this file, and chunked it in small pieces and tried to send outside of the company as much as possible. Because of its really small data and it's because of its kind of really slow tool, it's nearly impossible to detect it. But I would like to show you in our screen. As you can see, this is this domain, DNS tunnel detected, and it stopped it immediately because our product is not working on the signature base or heuristic base. I mean, of course, also we can detect with signature base. It's important. Also, we can detect in signature based, but it's not enough for advanced type of DNS tunneling attacks. It's not enough for today's attackers. I mean, they are really smart. They are advancing themselves every day, and we need AI-based detection. And because of, as I mentioned on the earlier of this webinar, DNSSense has all the subdomains and domains all around the world. So that's why we know any subdomain if exists or not. And our AI engine can understand if there is lots of subdomain requests which doesn't exist. It immediately understands that this could be DNS tunneling attack. And as you can see from this living demo, it blocked it. It stopped it immediately. This is how DNS tunneling attacks can be protected by artificial intelligence. It's the living demo. This is most advanced DNS tunneling detection. And I'm showing to you as a living demo. So in addition to this, let's have a look. Let's have a look from our security incident menu. And also I would like to mention about it. What is the security incidents? But let me first, what is the security incident features? And then I will make a connection with this feature with DNS tunneling detection. It is our infrastructure. We can write rule-based automatic detection. Also in our security incidents, we wrote here AI-based DNS tunneling detection, and it's high-risk kind of rule. So it shows details. I mean, as you can see from here, this as you remember, I started to this DNS tunneling attack here. It shows all the subdomains. It shows all the related process because it's getting these data from EDR. Because of its EDR integration, it can get all related data, all related process to make this DNS tunneling attack, and shows us not only there is a DNS tunneling attack, but also it shows us there is a DNS tunneling attack in this machine because of this tool, and it's run in this process. We can give you every detail because with EDR integration. So these are the things that I wanted to mention about our DNS tunneling. I also mentioned about our security incidents. Again, I'm repeating. This is automated rule-based infrastructure, and it can also show you the process that are making connection request or other kind of malicious activities like Firefox, CMD, exe, PowerShell, exe, and etc. These are the things that I wanted to mention. Thank you for your listening me. If you have any questions, I would be happy to answer it. Now I'm giving the mic to Saad. Saad, it's your turn. You can close the webinar, or you can ask for the questions.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Guven, for your description about DNS solutions. Also, thank you, Ozay, for your insight and valuable information. Certainly, here's a closing speech for your webinar, where where you have discussed the innovative features and capabilities of DNSSense. Today, we have embarked on a journey through the dynamic landscape of DNS security. I'm delighted to conclude the webinar by summarizing the key takeaways. We have explored the groundbreaking features of DNSSense, a cutting-edge DNS security solution that not only detects but proactively combats a wide range of threats, from traffic investigation and the unique Why Visited feature to AI-based DNS tunneling protection and the ability to detect ultra-slow DNS tunneling. DNSSense stands at the forefront of safeguarding your organization against evolving cyber risks. We have also learned about the power of continuous network monitoring and automated incident response, enabling us to not only identify known threats, but also facing the unknown in real time. So the collaboration with our Hub 53 intelligence team ensure that your security rules are always up to date, providing a dynamic and adaptive defense against the latest threats.